Hey punters, my name is Craig Johnson, aka Blue Horseshoe. If you don't understand the reference to Blue Horseshoe, then you're either too young or you don't have a good enough taste in movies. Blue Horseshoe loves golf. I watch it all the time, can't get enough of it, and I write about it for FromTheBackTees.com, where I do a full review of the PGA Tour event each week. Now I'm doing previews as well for Star Sports, where I'll look at it from a punting perspective and look to see if we can find some value in each week's event. This week is a great way to get started because it's the WGC World Match Play Championships from Austin Country Club in Texas. This is a fantastic format, 64 of the world's best golfers up against each other in a match play format. They start in groups of 4. The winner of that group then advances through to the quarters, the semis, the final. So it's a brilliant format, and let's see, without further ado, if we can sort you out some winners. First of all, let's go to Group 1, which is Dustin Johnson, Hideki Matsuyama, Brandon Grace, and Chaz Reavie. Well, I think it's pretty easy here. I think Dustin Johnson is very hard to go past. Austin Country Club is a big ball hitter's paradise. Tends to be in the past, and the winners of the WGC event since 2016 here at Austin Country Club have all been fairly long ball hitters, Dustin Johnson included. He won this in 2017. He's playing amazing golf at the moment. He's got the ball on the string. I can't see him getting beat. So let's just put a ring around Dustin Johnson in the first group. Group 2, Justin Rose, Gary Woodland, Eddie Pepperell, and Emiliano Grillo. I'm going to go for Gary Woodland here over Justin Rose. I think that Justin Rose's form has been a bit sketchy this year. I think Gary Woodland has been in fantastic form. His match play record is 8 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. He was the runner-up in 2015 in the WGC event to Rory McIlroy. That was a different venue, but Gary Woodland is a big long ball hitter, and I think he'll like it here. And I'm going to tip him to go past Justin Rose, Eddie Pepperell, and Grillo. The next group is Group 3, Brooks Koepka, Alan Noren, Haotong Li, and Tom Lewis. I'm going to tip Alex Noren here. He got 3rd place last year here at this event at the WGC in Austin Country Club. I think he's a very solid, consistent golfer. He likes the format. I know most people will pick Brooks Koepka, but for a bit of value, I'm going to go Alex Noren. He has a fantastic match play record as well. 11 wins, 4 losses, no draws. That's a very good record. And you can't go past a guy who came 3rd at this event at this venue last year. So Alex Noren for me. Group 4, Rory McIlroy, Matthew Fitzpatrick, Justin Harding, and Luke Liss. Well, you can't go past Rory McIlroy here. The guy is hitting it like a boss at the moment. He is driving the ball a country mile, which is suits him on this course. He has won this event before. He has just been crowned the Players Champion 2 weeks ago. So the guy is in incredible form. Matthew Fitzpatrick would be a worry because he is such a consistent and good match play player, but I'm still going to back McIlroy to advance out of that group. Justin Thomas, Keegan Bradley, Matt Wallace, and Lucas Beauregard are the next group. I like Justin Thomas. I actually like him to go all the way and win it this year. He was the beaten semi-finalist last year. Bubba Watson beat him in the semi-finals, and actually Justin Thomas was a little unlucky to lose on that semi-final. I just think Justin Thomas will be very, very hard to beat here. He's an extremely good golfer in very good form this year. I can't see him having too much problem with this group, and I think he'll go very deep, if not win it the whole thing, Justin Thomas. The next group, Group 6, DeChambeau, Mark Leishman, Kiradech Aphibarnrat, and Russell Knox. I'm going to pick Kiradech Aphibarnrat here as a bit of a bolter. I think that he'll get through. Bryson DeChambeau has not played at this event before. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I just think that Aphibarnrat has. He's reached the quarterfinals last year, losing to Bubba Watson, who actually went on and won the whole thing. He's got a very good record of 6 wins, 3 losses, no draws. And so for a bit of a dark horse, I'm going to go with Aphibarnrat over the group because I just like his match play record. The group here as well, new group number 7, Francesco Molinari, Webb Simpson, Thorbjorn Olesen, and Satoshi Kodiara. I am going to go a little bit off field here and go Thorbjorn Olesen. I know Molinari is a great match play player. In the Ryder Cup, he was absolutely supreme and fantastic. Webb Simpson, also very good player. This is a very, very tough group to pick. I'm going to go Olesen because I just like the way this guy golfs. I like his temperament for match play, and I just think he will go well. Now, I stand to be corrected on this one. This is a very tough group to pick. Molinari and Simpson could just as easily advance through here, but I'm going to try Fjordby on Olesen just for the fact that I like him. I like the way he plays. Next group, John Rahm, Matt Kuchar, JB Holmes and Siwoo Kim. I think this is much easier to pick. I think John Rahm advances here. He reached the championship final here in 2017, losing to Dustin Johnson. So he's been deep in this tournament before. I think he goes very well again. He's a very big long ball hitter, and I just can't see Rahm having too much problem getting past that group. Next group, Xander Schauffele, Rafael Cabrera, Tyrrell Hatton, Lee Westwood. Sorry about my pronunciation there, Rafa. Xander Schauffele, I think I'm going to go with Xander Schauffele in this group. Rafa and Tyrrell Hatton, Lee Westwood, once again, all very good golfers. Hard to pick this group. I'm going to pick Xander Schauffele because I just think he's a rising star in world golf. I think he's got a good match play temperament. He has played here before, and he has won on the PGA Tour event this year. I just think I'm going to go Schauffele. Group 10, Paul Casey, Cameron Smith, Charles Howell III, and Abraham Ansah. Most people would say Paul Casey should win this. He's got a very good match play record, 25 wins, 14 losses, 1 draw. But I'm going to pick Cameron Smith. He was the quarter-finalist on debut here last year. He has an outstanding match play record in Australia, and I just think this guy has got match play temperament written all over him. He's got deep quarter-final experience here, and I'm going to pick him to go and get out of this group ahead of Casey, Howell III, and Ansah. The next group is Tommy Fleetwood, Louis Oosthuizen, Carl Stanley, and Byung-Hun An. I'm going to pick Louis Oosthuizen to go here. He has an extremely good match play record, 19 wins, 10 losses. The reason why I'm going to pick him to go past Fleetwood here is because he is Louis Oosthuizen is a runner-up here at this event to Jason Day in 2016. So anytime you've gone all the way to the final here, I think that stands very well to you, and I think Louis Oosthuizen is a good way to go past. Fleetwood, he hasn't got a great match play record, 6 wins, 5 losses. So I'm going to go Oosthuizen to pip that group. Group 12, Jason Day, Mickelson, Henrik Stenson, Jim Furyk. I'm going to go... This is a tough group. I'm going to pick Jason Day only because he's won this championship in 2014, and when it went to and that was in Arizona. When it went to Austin in 2016, he won it in 2016, and I just think you can't go past that. That's an extremely good match play experience and good course experience. So. Day for me in that group. Next group, Group 13, Tiger Woods, Patrick Cantlay, Brandon Snedeker, and Aaron Wise. Guess what? I'm not going to pick Tiger Woods. I think Patrick Cantlay is the guy here. He only lost to Cameron Smith in the opening group last year. He actually won the other of his two matches in that group. And the only reason he went out to Cameron Smith was Cameron Smith lost none of them. So Patrick Cantlay has good form here. He's done well here before in terms of he has 2 wins and 1 loss. And I just think he'll go past Woods. I think Woods is a great golfer, but I just think Patrick Cantlay is a better bet for me. I just have more confidence in Cantlay getting out of that group. Drives it very straight and very, very good putter as well. Group 14, Tony Finau, Ian Poulter, Kevin Kisner, Keith Mitchell. I'm going to go Finau because of his length. I think he's a fantastic big ball hitter. I think he is due a win, and I think he could go quite deep in this tournament. Poulter, Kisner actually reached the final last year in this, but actually got thrashed by Bubba Watson 7 and 6 in the final. I just like Finau in this for the fact that he's a big long ball hitter, and this is a big long ball hitter's course. Group 15, Bubba Watson, Jordan Spieth, Billy Horschel and Kevin Na. Bubba Watson is the defending champion. He has an outstanding match play record of 20 wins, 8 losses and 3 draws. You can't go past his long ball experience. You can't go past his match experience. Jordan Spieth is in not very good form at the moment. Can hardly seem to make a cut. So I think it's Bubba Watson there for me in that group. Patrick Reed, Sergio Garcia, Shane Lowry, and Andrew Putnam in Group 16. I'm going to pick Patrick Reed. I think this guy is warming up. He's the ex-Masters champion. He has a very good match play record, 9 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw. He's got out of his group twice in the last 4 years, only to lose at the next hurdle. So I think this guy has good experience in this course and in getting out of his group. So I'm going Patrick Reed. And that's it. That's the group. I will do another podcast or another vlog when we actually get past into the knockout stages. So I hope you enjoyed that, and hope you get some success. Thanks very much. Enjoy.